Forget everything, erase every memory of a motorcycle, every notion of what Honda is capable of, and every last shred of expectation you carried about the future of cruising. The 2026 Honda Stateline is not a new model. It's a systemic assault on reality, a chrome-plated aneurysm delivered directly to the brainstem of the entire industry. What they have done is not engineering. It is a form of mechanical witchcraft so profound, so utterly deranged that it borders on the irresponsible. The shock doesn't begin when you see it. It's a static charge in the air a mile away, a premonition that the laws of physics in this vicinity are now merely suggestions. The first heart attack is visual, but not in the way you think. From 20 feet, it's a Stateline, pure classic, undeniable American silhouette. But move closer, the metal isn't painted. It's not chromed, it's grown. Honda's materials lab, clearly staffed by madmen, has developed a bioreactive alloy that changes luster with ambient temperature and light. In the cool dawn, it's a misty liquid mercury. Under noon sun, it deepens to a hot rod black. At night, under streetlights, it glows with a faint, eerie bronze luminosity. The fuel tank isn't a tank. It's a seamless, organically curved capsule with no visible welds, no seams, no filler cap, just a smooth, terrifyingly perfect shell. Where do you put the gas? You don't. The question is already obsolete. Swing a leg over the seat. Conforms not metaphorically, literally. It uses a non-Newtonian gel matrix and micropneumatics to sense your bone structure and weight distribution, reshaping itself in a silent, uncanny ripple to become a perfect, custom mold for your body in under 10 seconds. It's unsettling, it feels alive. It feels like it's eating you, and it's comfortable, beyond any sensation a motorcycle has ever provided. You are not sitting on the Stateline. You are being integrated with it. The handlebars warm to the exact temperature of your palms. You thumb the starter. The sound that comes out of the exhaust is a lie, a beautiful, terrifying lie. It is the perfect guttural, uneven lopping growl of a 1970s-era big-inch V-twin, the sound of Milwaukee and Milwaukee alone. But there is no V-twin. There aren't even two cylinders in a traditional sense. The engine is a monocoque structure, a harmonic resonance power unit. It uses a single massive, articulated piston with a magnetic hydrodynamic rebound system firing into a chamber that uses tuned acoustic baffles and internal speakers to synthesize any exhaust note in history from a library. It can sound like a '69 shovelhead, a MotoGP screamer, or a turbine. By default, it chooses a perfect, impossible classic cruiser rumble. The dissonance hearing that iconic, oily sound emanate from a piece of sculpted, alien metal short-circuits the brain. You roll the throttle. The rear tire doesn't just spin. It translates. There is no chain, no belt, no drive shaft. The rear wheel hub contains its own self-contained, liquid metal torque converter, powered by electromagnetic fields generated from the engine, which is now just a power node. The connection is wireless, silent, invisible. The power delivery is instantaneous and smoother than a photon. The feeling of acceleration is divorced from any mechanical sensation. It is pure, unadulterated thrust, as if the road itself is sliding backward beneath you by command. It is witchcraft. The frame is a fractal web of carbon, nanotubes and shape memory polymer. It doesn't just resist flex, it uses flex. It anticipates a cornering load and actively stiffens on the outside, softens on the inside, banking the motorcycle into the turn for you like a rolling, self-aware organism you don't countersteer. You suggest the bike calculates the optimal line, the perfect lean angle, and executes it with a grace that makes a Grand Prix bike look clumsy. It is impossibly confident, robbing you of the struggle, the fear, the reward, and replacing it with a godlike, effortless mastery that is deeply, profoundly shocking. The dashboard is a holographic sphere, projected 6 inches in front of your face. Visible only to you, it displays nothing you recognize. Not speed, not RPM. It shows a topographical map of the road ahead, gleaned from satellite and lidar, the bike's own stress levels, the emotional cadence of your heartbeat measured through the grips, and a constantly shifting, glowing line of optimal trajectory. It reads your micro-expressions. If it senses confusion, it simplifies. If it senses boredom, it suggests detours through canyons you've never heard of. It is a co-pilot, a muse, and a psychoanalyst. It has no key, no fob. It recognizes you, not just your fingerprint or your face. It recognizes your gait, your posture, the unique electromagnetic field of your body, the specific chemical signature of your breath. It will not start for anyone else ever. If a thief so much as touches it, the frame suddenly alters its electrical capacitance. delivering a non-harmful but profoundly memorable shock, and broadcasting a 360-degree high-definition, live feed of their horrified face to the cloud and local authorities. It is not just theft-proof, it is bendful. The suspension is not suspension. Each wheel is housed in a gyroscopic sphere that floats within the fork and swing arm, on a bed of magnetically levitated fluid. There are no springs, no dampers. The wheel simply floats isolated from the chassis completely. A pothole is not transmitted, it is absorbed, analyzed, and its energy is converted into a fractional charge. For the hybrid battery, the bike literally eats imperfections in the road. You ride over a brutal railroad crossing and feel nothing but a gentle hum. It's disorienting. It feels like you're floating 6 inches above the asphalt, a phantom on a ghost machine. The braking system doesn't use friction. Calipers are a quaint memory. The brake discs are high-frequency electromagnetic. Induction rotors squeeze the lever and a powerful, tunable magnetic field instantly forms around the rotor, arresting its spin with silent, brutal and perfectly modulated force. There is no squeal, no fade, no dust. It stops with the silent, absolute finality of a law of nature. The feeling is like having the hand of God gently, but firmly placed upon the front wheel.